Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Spencer here. Listen, very happy I got you here. Congratulations once again on getting the ethical profit shortcut. In this 60-minute jam-packed training, that's what I'm aiming for, 60 minutes. I don't know if it's going to go past that. We'll find out. I'm going to be laying some very cool stuff on you. This is going to be some Chuck Norris, like badass roundhouse kick your old results in the face type of knowledge that I'm going to be handing right over to you so you can gobble it up, use it, apply it, and hopefully get some killer results and join my long list of success stories of people who have been helping doing this stuff. So a little bit more about my background. I've been doing this stuff 5 years now. I've been doing the email advertising stuff for 3 years. I've made a lot of money. I've been very fortunate, very blessed to do very well with this. Not only that, I'm, funnily enough, not too bad at training and teaching on this stuff. So I'm going to have a blast here with you over the next hour or so with this presentation, basically telling you what's what in this industry and how it works and how you can get started doing this. It's ethical, it's profitable, and it is a serious shortcut to making some real income for yourself using the internet, using technology, and helping other people achieve results that you're going to be getting paid pretty nicely for that. So again, welcome to the Ethical Profit Shortcut with founder Justin Spencer. That'd be me. Let's get started. So for the topic or topics for today's presentation, what we're going to be discussing is the introduction to building a profitable mailing list and how that works, the pieces involved that will allow you to just knock it out of the park and absolutely crush it. So the 3 hidden things every one of my successful 6-figure producing students is doing right now to make the big bucks. The 2 hottest traffic sources that convert every single time, and the 2-step failure-proof formula to 5,000 subscribers in 5 weeks. And then we're going to wrap it up with a $200 per day case study where I basically break down what $200 a day looks like and how it's achievable. I have many students who make $1,000 a day doing this email advertising stuff. Some make more, some make less, of course, obviously, but $200 per day is a great, good first goal. Even $100 a day is a great, good first goal. So we're gonna go through and then we're gonna break all this stuff down and we're gonna show you how every step works. So let's talk about the introduction to building a profitable mailing list. So we buy email traffic. What is email traffic? Okay, so whenever somebody comes to you, this would be the position, the situation, the scenario. There's lots of people who have MLM-based companies, they're affiliate marketers or whatnot. They're trying to make money online and they use Bing or Facebook or YouTube or Google AdWords or whatever to buy traffic, and what they're realizing is they always lose their damn money. So what they also do is they look for people to buy email traffic from. So you're going to position yourself as a guy who's selling basically shovels and picks and axes to people searching for gold. And occasionally people will strike gold 100% using your traffic. So for example, I had a guy spend $300 with me and he made a $25,000 sale and netted $9,000 on a commission for that sale he made. I have hundreds of stories like that where I give people shovels and they go digging for gold and they find the gold. You might say, Justin, why in the world wouldn't you just promote these offers yourself and make the 25 grand or make the 8 grand yourself when you have this list of people that clearly buy stuff? Well, the reason is because more often than not, you don't strike gold every time. You don't strike oil every time. So it's nice when you show picks and shovels and axes, you get paid every day. And you know what? The beautiful thing is you know how much money you're being paid tomorrow. You know how much money you'll be paying this month, next week. The other way might seem cool to you, but I think you like certainty. I think you like consistency. You don't want to make 10 grand one month and then $2,500 the next month. You want to make 7 grand every month, because that's consistency and it's nice. So we buy email traffic and we build a list with just email traffic. It works so well, it's ridiculous. It's just nuts. So another word for email traffic is sometimes referred to in our industry is called solo ads. So solo ads is it's an advertisement. It's one singular solo that goes out and it promotes your page. So you got to have a funnel and you want to have a cool offer. You can have an affiliate offer if you don't want to create a product and stuff like that. That's totally fine. I teach product creation and I endorse product creation. I said, product creation is huge because when you own your own products, you get 100% of the sale. Instead of as an affiliate, you're only going to get 50% or 75%. And you don't get the customer buyer information that the person, when they pay for the product and the transaction. So you want their customer information because you can sell them more stuff later. And if you're an affiliate marketer, you can't do that. Now, with affiliate marketing, you can get started right away. You don't have to have any tech skill. You don't need to build a funnel, a squeeze page, get an autoresponder, write follow-up emails, write copy, be a master sales guy. So that's why being an affiliate is cool. If you're a beginner and you've never heard these terms before, I have another course for you for beginners that I'm going to be publishing soon on getresultshq.com or justinspencer.com. So those are going to be my two main websites. I'm redeveloping, rebranding myself as we speak of the timing of me creating this video. So if you want cool free beginner courses, I'm going to post them on those two websites. So just so you know, if you're not familiar with the terminology and stuff like that. Man, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I have this giant like penthouse loft style place I'm in. And it's so hot up here, so I have the fan cranked, but I'm trying to like survive here. So pardon me in advance if I have to like take a second to get some water every now and then. Okay, there we go, much better. So what happens is they go to a cool offer, and with my high ticket mentoring program, I basically teach people how to create a cool offer, and I teach them how to become a product owner, and I teach them how easy it can truly be, and I simplify and really streamline that process to make it not rocket science, to make it like easier than taking your dog for a walk, tying your shoes, or eating a popsicle. Okay, it can be that easy and it can be that fun too. Once you know what to do and you have the right beliefs and actions and thoughts and all that crap, with stuff you already know, but we'll get more into that later. So we make our money back. That's the biggest thing that separates me from every other guru out there. I don't really consider myself a guru, but my students make their money back every time. Every time. That is why I am so successful, because I make my money back. When I buy traffic, I make my money back. I'll say it with me. We make our money back every time. So we might lose a little bit of money, but not nearly as much as we would lose if we were going to try and build a list on Facebook or Google or whatever. And many times you'll profit. Like literally, before you even get into the back end system, we'll talk about later, where all the real money is, you sometimes can like avoid losing money entirely while you're building your latest asset, which is amazing. So we make all of our money back. We'll get back anywhere from like 75% to 100% of our money. So in English, if you're spending $1,000 on ads, you'll make back $1,000, but now you'll have 1,000 subscribers on a list you didn't have before that you can now send emails to, and we're gonna get into this later, that you can make a ton of freaking money from. It's awesome. It's really cool. So, you might spend $1,000 and make back $700 or $750. You might lose some money, but at the end of the day, if you got back $750 out of the 1,000 you spent, that means you only spent $250 to get 1,000 subscribers. So every time you spend $1, basically you're getting 1 subscriber. So if you it's better to spend $250 to get 1,000 subscribers than spending $1,000 to get 1,000 subscribers, which is what most 99% of people try to make it work at $1 per subscriber. It costs most people at least $1 to get a subscriber. And with that math, it's extremely hard to make your business profitable. With me, I teach my students how to get their subscribers for anywhere from 10 cents to 25 cents each. And with that math, then and only then can you really experience the power of the ethical profit shortcut, which is really acquiring a list at a tiny fraction of what you normally have to pay. So we use battle-tested ROI tactics to save money. Okay, so I've been doing this stuff again for 3 years. I've bought hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of traffic from everywhere. Google, Bing, Facebook, okay? But mainly email advertising. I spend money on email advertising every single freaking month. I pound my offers, my landing pages with email advertising traffic because I know what the numbers are already going to be. I know I'm already going to make money. I know I'm not going to lose money. It's a lovely feeling. You have so much control over your freaking life when you have the understanding of what I understand, and what hopefully very, very soon after this presentation you're going to understand, is that when you apply some of these battle-tested ROI tactics to save money, it just works. It just works. My students have done it. It's not just something that's exclusive to, oh, Spencer did it, that means he's unique. No, it's not like that. I've had like 70 people try this out and make thousands of dollars in real profit and quit their jobs and travel the world, move to Thailand. It's cool as shit. I know. It's freaking awesome. It's the shiz, and it works. So the proof is in the pudding, my friends. So then we sell email. The cool thing is, so what we then do is we then sell email traffic and scale to profits of $100 to $200 a day and higher. And is $200 the most you can make in this business model? No. I have a buddy here who lives in Phoenix, Arizona with me. He nets $3,000 a day doing this only. $3,000 a day, and he's just getting, he could do even better if he wants. So he makes like 7 figures a year. I make multi 6 figures a year doing this. So I might bring in $500 to $1,000 a day in net from selling my email advertising traffic pretty consistently. Justin, can this be automated? Yeah, I have 3 virtual assistants that I've hired on Upwork.com that run this whole business for me. I mean, it sounds amazing. It sounds like a fairy tale, yeah? Yes, it does. But when you have the skills, and you have the knowledge that I'm laying on you right now, and you take action, you can get these results, and your lifestyle can be phenomenal because you're making money, you're making the world a better place, the people you are turning around and selling email traffic to. So let's talk about that. How does that work? So you buy email traffic, you build a list, you acquire these leads at little or no cost, and you turn around and you sell email traffic to other people who want to build their list, to other people who want more sales or customers or opt-ins, or other people they need to advertise, they need to get leads that you now have. The thing is cool is we're getting our leads at like a 75 to 100% discount. We're getting them for low cost or free because of the strategy we're using, and then we could turn around and then promote our list doing something called selling an email ad, or solo ad is the synonymous term for it, and we can charge like 40 to 50 to 60 up to $100 per 100 clicks, and you might be able to just send out 1, 2, or 3 emails to get 100 clicks delivered to your target recipient or your customer, and you get paid no matter what. They pay you up front before you even do the promotion. And you can do like several promotions a day. Like sometimes I'll promote 6 or 7 different people's campaigns a day, because when you're doing hundreds of clicks a day or thousands of clicks a day, you can do you can run all these promotions at the same exact time once you know how. And it's very easy. We do this with softwares and virtual assistants, or you can do it yourself. All my students usually do it themselves, and eventually, like after they've been in the business for 6 to 12 months, they outsource everything and they really scale. So let's go to the next slide. So let's talk about the 3 hidden things every one of my successful 6-figure producing students is doing right now, not last year, not 2 years ago, not 3 years ago, but today, what they're doing right now to make the big bucks. Okay, so buying email advertising, I'm going to run through all these bullet points, then I'm going to explain them. So they're buying email advertising from the right people. They're sending email advertising to the right funnel. They're selling email advertising to the right people, and mailing to their list, and that's it. Okay, so how do I find the right people and how do I make the right funnel? Okay, so fabulous question. Okay, so basically the right people, buying email advertising with the right people. So you need to know where to look for people, and I'm going to give you some links and resources under that video that kind of give you a very good idea of where you want to buy traffic from. I'm going to send you some links to Facebook groups. I have a Facebook group I created that you can join even, and actually, so the right people would be people who are legitimate in the email advertising space. They're legitimate, trustworthy, credible people that have a good reputation. So here's what to look for the right people. The person has to have a website that basically says that they have testimonials of other people on it who've purchased. So you have other people who've purchased their traffic who claim they got sales and opt-in. So if this person's able to generate a 40% opt-in rate for other people, they'll be able to generate a 40% opt-in rate for you. If they've generated sales for other people and they're legitimate, they're not like fudge screenshots, and we'll get into that, then they're legitimate people, and then they can get sales for you if that's what your funnel looks like, if you have a sales funnel. Okay, so that in a nutshell is what the right people look like. You just have to measure whether or not they're quality and they're credible, and you just need to know what to look out for. So, I've mentored like so many people, like over 70 people who are actively doing this stuff. All of those people would be considered the right people. They're people who have big lists. They buy from the right people themselves. They sell to people who are trustworthy, like maybe someone like you on the end watching this who wants to get in this business, who has no intention of scamming people. Everything I do is teach around morality and ethics, and I never will endorse, recommend, suggest anything that does not provide immense value to the end user, the client. The person has to be happy with the service and very pleased that they spent the money they did spend. Okay, so that's what the right people look like that you want to buy your email advertising to. You can go to justinsoloads.com. It's probably going to redirect to Get Results HQ to see my service, to see the types of results I've gotten for the people. I'm obviously clearly something in an industry that you would say, wow, he's very credible, I need to buy from him. A couple of my students, links you could look at, like Donald is impactsoloads.com. Vincent is invinciblesoloads.com. Sean Pope is popesolos.com, I believe it is. Chris Pambos, he's another guy of mine. It's the simplemarketingplan.com/solo ads or something. Pardon me, something like that. So you could check out some of my top students, their solo ads, and I give you a few references right here. You can check out mine. Pretty cool. So sending email advertising to the right people. So I sell to mainly MLM folks, people in MOB, My Online Business Education. Perhaps you've heard of that program. If you've never heard of that program, there's another one called Rapid RPM and NWC National Wealth Center, and Rapid Profit, a Residual Profit Machine, okay, by Brandon Fry and Tony DiPaolo. MOB is by Matt Lloyd. What else we got? We got iPass by Chris what's his name? His name's Chris Jones. Then we got Empower Network by David Wood. So these are all offers that I sell these email ads to these types of people who want to generate more leads for their businesses. And like High Traffic Academy by Vic Stryzus. These are some names you might see, maybe not. My Lead System Pro is another one I do ads for. Carrot bars. There's a lot of stuff like this. Weight loss, business opportunity, make money, weight loss related products. So we're going to send email ads, and you can also sell email advertising to other people in this industry. That's how easy this can be, actually. So if someone comes to you and pays you $40 for 100 clicks, you make a $20 profit. You deliver the solo ad within 4 or 5 hours. You're in business. You can do 2 or 3 of those a day, and you can be making some seriously good money. So there's like hundreds of people who are doing this stuff successfully, and it's no secret that they all came from Justin, me. I pretty much birthed a lot of the most successful people in the email advertising industry. I didn't like pioneer this stuff or like wake up one morning and come up with all this stuff myself. I had a mentor myself who taught me this stuff as well, and he was originally one of the most successful people who did this stuff and trained this stuff. And I pretty much stepped into the picture, and I'm pretty much starting to take over. I'm one of the most successful trainers in the industry with this stuff, and I'm very successful myself at, of course, doing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be qualified to teach it, obviously. So that's what the right people look like. MLM folks, multi-level marketing folks who, pardon me, going to get a splash of water down my mouth here real quick. Much better. And just other people who are in the email advertising space, the solo ad marketing space. This is really what this is. You can sell to other people who want to build their list, and you can easily scale this. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So if you don't overthink this process, if you don't look for ways in your mind like how this won't work, then you can go into this industry and succeed very quickly. I have a lot of people who come to me skeptical, like this wouldn't be able to work because of this, or this wouldn't be able to work because of that. I'm like, no. Stop overthinking it. Stop overthinking it and just look at the results you can get with it. Yes, are the subscribers that are on your list on like 5 or 6 other people's lists getting emails from other people? Yes, they are. But at the end of the day, the numbers, the math makes sense. I mean, even if somebody is on several lists, they're only going to stay on the people's list that they enjoy the most. They love getting the content from the most. And if you look at your inbox, you're probably on 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 lists yourself. You're probably subscribed for like 10 different ways to make money online. You're probably on like a million lists yourself. If you're not, okay, you're not the average individual. But most people, I know I'm on like at least 10 to 15 lists, and I clean out my subscriptions weekly, and I'm on 10 to 15 lists. So on my other accounts, I'm subscribed to hundreds of lists. So yes, obviously we are kind of, the leads are getting swapped all over the place. Yes, that is absolutely true. But there are many people who, add leads to their list from pay-per-click, like Bing and Facebook and YouTube and Google, and then you buy those leads and they get on your list, or that's where all traffic originates. I think we know that, okay? So if you don't look at it from that perspective and try to think about ways where this won't work, you can become a 6-figure producing student like my other students, like me. You can do it. I mean, it's not too hard once you know what to do and you just focus on it and you get it done. So how do I find the right people? So where are we? Selling email advertising to the right people. So that's pretty much what we were just talking about. MLM folks and the other solo ad people, that's how you're going to do it. So sending email advertising to the right funnel. Okay, so there's a bunch of different funnels you can do to get large ROI. So the first way I taught this for the first 2 years was to create your product, and then to have a really great sales copy to sell your product. And that worked really well. It got me 100 to 300% my money back on almost all my campaigns. I had like 300 or 400 rebills of people paying me $27 a month on PayPal, which if you do some quick mental math, that's pretty disgusting. That's a lot of money. What is that? $30 a month to round up for nice whole numbers times 100 is like $3,000 a month times 3 more, so 300 people paying 30. It's like $9,000 a month in rebills or something you get to pay for all your ad costs, and then you do all the solo ad orders and you're just scaling your profits out of control. So I mean, I've had those results a lot in my businesses, and I've helped a lot of people achieve like results like that. But I discovered a better way that's more consistent, because a lot of my students were getting like 50% ROI, so they're losing half their money, and it's harder to make this business work when you're only getting a 50% discount on the traffic, or 50% of your money back, which is way better, honestly, than most people. Most people can't get back 10%, 25%. So 50% wasn't bad, but they needed to start getting back 75%, 100% like me, so that they could really scale this and not have to worry about losing money so much. So what I really did was I developed a formula, a type of funnel, through a lot of vigorous testing, studying the marketplace, and mainly just testing discovered a way to get basically 75% to 100% back, and that's doing something called creating a click generator page, which is amazing because so the format and the formula is like they go to your landing page. So you have a squeeze page where they put in their email address. That's step one. Boom, they get added to an autoresponder service. Step two is they go to your click generator page, and on this page we have some really cool links on this page that people click on. And when people click on these particular links on this click generator page, the magic happens. So you start getting paid 35 to 40 cents a click every time someone clicks on one of those pages. So check this math out. Just listen to me. I'll try to talk slow. So if you're spending $50 to get 100 clicks, and you get 100 clicks and 50 people join your list, it's a 50% opt-in rate. That means you spent $50 to get 50 leads. $50 to get 50 leads. So you bought 100 clicks, 100 clicks turn into 50 leads. You spent $50. It cost $50. Now you're in the whole $50. But now watch this. Now let's say 50 of those people, for every one of those leads, clicks on 2 links. That means you made 70 cents or 80 cents per subscriber. So when you do the math, really, that means, let's just say, for example, for simple math, you made back like 80 cents per subscriber. If you had made back essentially, all you would need to do is basically make back $50. So let's just keep it even easier. Let's make it really easy. So let's say every time they click on a link, it's 50 cents. You would basically need all 50 of those people to click on 2 links to make all your money back. So let me say that again. Okay, so you got $50 for 100 clicks, and then that turns into 50 leads, and then on the next page after they opt in and join your list, you're charging 50 cents to other folks, 50 cents a click for every freaking link they click on. So you have 50 leads for $50. You're in the whole $50. Now they click on those 50 people, each click on 2 links. You just made back $50. Okay, so what happens is you got paid 50 cents for those two link clicks. This is like amazing. It's such a simple concept, but it works. Oh my goodness, does it work like gangbusters? It just does. So this is how you get 75 to 100% of your ROI back. So basically, 100 people, 50 people each click on the link 2 times on the click generator page, and you get paid 50 cents. So you're making like $1 per subscriber already. And now what's amazing is you have those subscribers, those 50 people on your list. Those subscribers might be worth 33 cents to $1 per month residual monthly income. So you're already making maybe $27 to $50 a month or something like this for that per month just from gaining those subscribers, and you didn't lose any money. Now, when you rinse and repeat this process, let's say you have 10,000 subscribers. Let's say you spend 10 grand to get 10,000 subscribers, and then those subscribers all clicked on a link 2 times on your page. Now that's where the magic happens. Now you're making anywhere from 3,300 to 10 grand a month in profit from that freaking list. And you might have lost a little bit of money to build a list, and you might gain it back from the residual profits your list will naturally create for you. Now I hope your eyes are widening, going, dude, this concept's amazing. It is amazing. So it is amazing. How you put everything together is pretty straightforward too. Okay, so these are the 3 hidden things my students are doing to make 6 figures. They're buying email ads from the right people, they're sending email ads to the right funnel, and then they're selling email ads to the right people, and then that's it. Now, and then finally, they're mailing their list. They're mailing their list with offers. And CPA offers, yes, you can do affiliate offers. You can make money from clickbank.com, jvzoo.com, clickshore.com, commissionjunction.com, maxbounty.com, all of these types of affiliate networks. Yes, you can do CPAs, but with solo ads, doing email ads, when you just sell clicks like I'm talking to you about, you don't have to worry about converting any of the traffic you're doing or mailing to, because you become a traffic creating machine. You don't have to worry about converting people. That's the problem of the other people that are paying you. It's their job to convert it, and it's your job to advertise it. So you're effectively going to be making $40 per 100 clicks. Or if you're like me and you triple your prices because your industry reputation is incredible and you have cool little hacks and techniques to increase the conversions for your people, you can charge $1 a click like me. So I can sell 1,000 clicks and make $1,000, with super duper high profit margins ranging from 50 to 80%, depending on the day, depending on the quality of my broadcast, my swipes, and a few other details about the tech side of it. But this is why this is exciting. You can scale this business as ever high you want it. I mean, like I said, I have over 6 people basically doing like $250,000 a year. It's really good money. How would your life be different if you're making 20, 30 grand a month right now? You wouldn't be the same person. You would not be the same person, because if you've never made that much money, I can tell you right now, I've been making that much money and a lot more than that for a long time. But if you haven't done that yet, your life will change. Okay, so this is good stuff. Ethical Profit Shortcut. Justin Spencer. Just messing around. Okay, so the 2 hottest traffic sources that convert every time. Okay, email advertising from broadcast clicks, okay, and funnel click advertising originating from email ads. So let's talk about what they are, but why they convert, the differences between the two, where to buy them, and what to look out for so you can make this a success, okay? So email advertising from broadcast clicks, okay, so when you buy an email ad from somebody, you're gonna give them a link that goes to your funnel, your landing page, okay, it's step one. Step two is you're gonna have some language, some linguistics, some text that's saying to promote that link. It's like, hey dude, I got a super cool offer, check out my link. That's a very simple way to put that, but it's like, if you want to learn the 3 different ways to generate leads, more sales, more customers for your business, you want cool marketing training or sales training or psychology, blah, 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 whatever. You put this stuff in the ad with a link, boom, you send it to the vendor who you purchase from, let's call it $40 for 100 clicks. And then they're going to send it out to the list, and that's called broadcast. They're going to broadcast the swipe, the email, it's what's called, they're going to broadcast this out to their list. They're going to generate some clicks for you, they're going to get some leads. You're going to generate some clicks on your click generator page, maybe make a few sales if you're doing affiliate marketing or CPA. And that's what's going on. So that's what email advertising broadcast clicks. So what do the numbers look like? Okay, so what I see in my business, oftentimes is the numbers usually are like 33% opt-in rate to 40% opt-in rate with broadcast clicks. Okay, so I'm seeing like 33%, like 1 out of 3 people will give me their email. Or sometimes like 4 out of 10 people, like 40%, 33%, 40%. Like very rarely I'll get like 45% on broadcast clicks. And the engagement rates that I'm getting on my click generator page setup, my funnel setup, they're pretty good. They're like, I'll have like 80% of the people who became leads click on multiple links, meaning like 2 to 3 clicks each. So the numbers really make sense. So I'm really getting my advertisements at like, an 80% discount. Sometimes I'll break even and won't lose anything to acquire those leads. Other times I'll get my leads very cheap. It might be like a nickel a lead, like 5 cents or 15 cents or 20 cents a lead from broadcast clicks, okay? And what I'm also seeing is with broadcast clicks that become leads, what I'm seeing is the click-through rates on my emails that go out to my Aweber account lists. They tend to be a little higher from the broadcast clickers. Okay, so funnel click advertising is the next hot source. It's actually just a version of the above traffic source. So funnel click advertising, they originate from broadcast clicks. So when someone goes into a broadcast click and then they opt into the first page, they give the email to somebody. The second page, they have like a click generator page, right? So whenever somebody clicks on that link, like a click generator page link, like a thank you page link, that particular link click is super valuable. You can send that type of click to your capture page. So if the person opted in, now they're clicking on a link, now they're going to go to a page to put in their email again a second time to join another list to get more information from that list to get a different offer from that list. Okay, so it's just like the person setting up. They're joining a bunch of different offers, and they can unsubscribe later or stay subscribed if they love the content. It's a lot of content. These guys are content consumption machines. If you haven't noticed by now, that's what they do. They consume content. They like what they see. They like offers. Okay, so that's that. So a funnel click, they usually convert at like 50 to 70% opt-in rate. So if I'm gonna get like 70, if I get like 100 funnel clicks, basically that come from a click generator page, I might get 70 leads out of 100 clicks. Sometimes I've gotten 80 leads. I've gotten like 80% opt-in rate. I have never gotten click rates that high from broadcast clicks. Now, not to confuse you, but funnel clicks usually convert into sales very well too. And the reason is because a funnel click is like a super qualified broadcast click. It's like a broadcast click is like a tier 1 click. A funnel click would be like a tier 1 squared click. It's like so broadcast would be like a silver click. Funnel click would be like a gold click. Funnily enough, funnel clicks usually cost less than broadcast clicks, which is weird. Funnel clicks are more valuable. They turn into more leads, they turn into more sales, funnel clicks do, and yet they cost less. So funnel clicks usually cost 35 cents, sometimes 40 cents. Broadcast clicks usually start at 40 cents, okay? Good food for thought. So I've been using these traffic sources. It's pretty much the same traffic source, to be honest with you. You can just get one or the other, or you can get a mix. I often get like a 50-50 mix or 60-40 mix. And when you mix these two traffic sources together, what ends up happening is like your opt-in rate's usually like 45 to 55%, like 50%. So you usually get like a 50% opt-in rate, and your engagement on your click generator page, if you're going with that funnel model, is usually super good. You might get like 100. You might get like 90% of your leads that engage with the page. You click on a couple links, and you can pretty much break even, get so many free leads. And these leads cost like maybe they might be free, or they might cost you 15 cents to get. But then they start making you like 33 cents a month. So you're right there. You're doubling your money right there. And then right there. And then some leads are gonna be worth like $1 a month. So you're quintupling your money. You're basically making 5 times your money. I'm gonna take a quick slug of water over here. So those are the two hottest sources. They're basically the same. They're both just variations of email ads, but they're really good. So that's what they are. That's why they convert, how they convert, differences between the two. So what to look out for. I mean, again, you can buy just funnel clicks or just clicks. Like I said, I buy a mix. And the other thing is with funnel clicks, like they engage, funnel click opt-ins engage a little bit less with your emails that you mail to your list. So the goal at the end of the day is to get a 1% click-through rate. So if you have 10,000 subscribers and you send out an email, you're looking to get 100 clicks, okay? That might not seem like a lot to you, but that's like $50. It takes you 2 seconds to send it out, and you can send out like 4 emails a day. So if you send out 4 emails a day that net you $50 every time, and it's totally automated, like you can set all this up in 10 minutes, I'm not even exaggerating, you make it $200 a day automated, and it's not bad money. And let's say you have like 50,000 subscribers now. Now you're making you're making 5 times what I just said. You're making $250 an email, and you're sending out 4 emails a day, and you're making $1,000 every day, every single day. And what's going to stop you from getting to 50,000 subscribers? Well, nothing. All you got to keep doing is buying and selling traffic, and you're not gonna lose money with this business model. As long as you're getting at least a 75% ROI, you're definitely going to be profitable. And as long as you're getting 1% click-through rates on your emails, which is not hard to do, and with a little practice, it's not hard to do with a little practice. I'll say that twice because it's so important. It's very easy to stay profitable in this business. I mean, I've been doing it for years. Other people that I knew before I got in this business has been doing it for years. So is it going anywhere? No, absolutely not. It's not going anywhere. This stuff's been around since like the 1800s. It's just direct response marketing. That's all it is. Email's not going anywhere. Text messaging is really the next new big thing. That's not really new. It's been around for a long, long time, but people are starting to market more and more via text messages, and they're getting extremely high click-through rates and open rates with that stuff. But email is not going anywhere. Okay, the 2-step failure-proof formula to 5,000 subscribers in 5 weeks. And why did I say 5,000 subscribers in 5 weeks? Well, I could have said 1,000 subscribers in 1 week, 10,000 subscribers in 10 weeks, whatever. Basically, getting 1,000 subscribers a week is not very challenging when you know what to do. So basically, what you got to do is you just buy email advertising, and then you build your list, and then you sell email advertising. So let's look at some numbers. So for every $1,000 you spend, you should see $750 to $1,000 come back in, and the deficit is made back on the email ad sales you make. So whenever, let's say you go to build so $1,000 gets you 1,000 subscribers. You lost $250, which is a great return because you only lost $250. So all you have to do is those 1,000 subscribers now, they're probably going to be making you like $333 to $1,000 a month. So it might take you anywhere from 14 to 30 days to get back that $250. And how you do that, it might take you a week or two to recoup all your money. And yes, you might go in the hole a tiny little bit in the beginning, but you don't need to. What ends up happening is when you start selling emails, you start making email ad sales, which is so easy to do, it's a joke. But anyway, we'll get into that later. Is all you got to do is, like, for example, you have a $250 deficit. All you have to do is sell 500 clicks for $250, or like 700 clicks for $200 or something like that. Basically. So I know I just said in that example there, more clicks. It depends on what price cost per click you're willing to do and how good you are negotiating. And again, like you can easily sell 500 clicks for $200 all day long in the marketplace. All day long you can sell 500 clicks for $200. So you only need to sell 600 or 700 clicks to make your money back. It might take you, a week or two to deliver all those clicks, but then you broke even on your investment, and you still have your list of 1,000 subscribers that you can still continue to email to, and they're going to still continue to reply, respond, and make you money because you get paid on a per click basis. It's fantastic. So about 3 or 4% of, so for example, $1,000 for 1,000 subscribers. How many clicks can a 1,000 subscriber list do? Well, about 4%. Okay, so you're looking at 40 clicks a day. Okay, so 40 clicks times 10 days is 400 clicks. Let's add 4 more days on that. Let's see if I can remember how to do my math. 400 clicks plus 80 times 2, 560 clicks. So after 14 days, you've gotten 560 clicks. You've generated about $250 back. So it took you 2 weeks to break even after this initial campaign. If you have a credit card that has like a $3,000 limit, then I tell you what, you're only losing $250 on your credit card every time you get 1,000 leads. This is how you can quickly scale this business, because you can build a list of like 10,000 subscribers for like $250 times 10. So you can spend $2,500 if you had a 75% ROI. you outlay $2,500 on a credit card or cash or your savings, but now you have this list that can do 400 clicks a day or 300 clicks a day or 500 clicks a day, about 300 to 500 with an average of 400 clicks a day. 400 clicks a day, you're looking at like $165 to $200 a day in revenue. With a very high profit margin. So you can be netting like $100 to $130 a day in profit. You could be netting $3,000 a month with these numbers, and then you don't have to advertise. You don't have to keep adding so many subscribers to you. So you might be thinking, when can I stop spending money on ads so that I can just make my money back and start seeing money? Well, it's a great question. For about, you don't need to. You can basically. My rule of thumb is, I buy advertising every week, so you need to buy advertising like at least 1 or 2 days a week. The other 5 days you can just make all your money. The other 5 days of the week you can just make all your money. Basically, that's like the general rule of thumb. And then you're making money and you're getting into profits. Then you take some of, so you can, when you crunch the numbers, you should be seeing like a 50 to 65% profit when you're selling at 40 cents a click. When you get like me and you're selling for $1 a click, your profit margins are stupid. But let's just start for a beginner. 40 cents. 40 cents, you can make 20 cents click per profit or more. Okay, so if you crunch the numbers, if you whip out a Google spreadsheet, you can get more than 75% ROI. This was just a 75% ROI example, but this is basically the two-step value proof formula. The base minimum you really need to see is you need to see at least a 70% ROI. And with the funnel model I talked to you about and taught you a couple of slides ago, I just kind of explained it. I didn't really show you it, but I did explain it to you, and you kind of can visualize it a little bit and kind of imagine a little bit what's supposed to happen, at least from like a beginner phase and standpoint. I've never done this before, but so if you can get $700 back for every $1,000 you spend, and then for the $300 loss, you will recoup that, 100% recoup that. Not only will you recoup that, you'll see tons of profits coming on top of that. But I mean, a lot of my students get $1,000 back for every $1,000 they spend, and you can too. It takes practice. It takes experience. Once you have experience, you can do anything in this world. You just experience and patience. So that's that. So the $200 per day case study overview video. So this is pretty cool stuff. Let's break down what $200 per day looks like. Let me get a glass of water here. Let's assume you're able to do a 50% profit margin selling a 100-click email ad for $40, which is not uncommon. So you make $20 profit for every 100 clicks you do. So let's say you're able to do 500 clicks a day, you're already netting $100 a day, okay? And you can definitely get higher than 50% profit margin. You can get 75% profit margin. I'm just being conservative with my numbers, and I'm making the math easier so you can allow it to make sense for you, okay? Yeah, buddy. So as these numbers, you will need to sell and deliver 1,000 clicks per day at $400 of revenue with a 50% profit margin, which is $200 profit per day. So you're making about $6,000 a month. Not bad. I mean, you can definitely walk away from a corporate job making $6,000 profit a month. It's $1,500 a week in profit before taxes. It's pretty damn good. And before a couple of business operating expenses, if you're going to have assistants or your website, software, tools, and hosting. So you're looking at, you're going to make still a lot of money. You can still net $1,000 a week after taxes and after all of your business expenses. You can still make some really good money. This is money more. This is what it would take you a long time to, making 50, 60 grand a year working your ass off at a freaking corporate gig. You could do this, and the cool thing is you can do all this in 10 hours a week, and you can travel the world. How freaking cool is that shit? You can travel the world. You can be in Fiji working. You can be in Hawaii working. As long as you're making $1,500 a week, you can pay for all of your stuff easily. And all of your travel expenses and shit, you can just deduct off of your profits for taxes and save money on taxes. It's really cool. I teach all that stuff too for the most part. And more courses you'll see on getresultshq.com. You can check that stuff out too to get more cool stuff. So I put doo-doo 30. So basically what you do is 30,000 clicks a month to make $6,000 profit per month. It's not uncommon. So it's definitely not uncommon to be able to do 30,000 clicks a month to sell profit. But you know what's amazing is there's some stuff I'm not telling you yet that will allow you to make like $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 profit that I haven't really showed you. So the cool thing about this business is what ends up happening is I'm saying what you do 1,000 clicks per day, those are unique clicks. So if you're doing 1,000 unique clicks per day and you're grossing like $400 and you're getting a 50% profit, again, you can do more than 50% profit. I do over 50% profit, So I when I do 1,000 clicks in one day, my net profit's going to be 600 or 700. Okay, So that's because my prices are higher, and that's because my profit margin is a little bit better, and I have a lot of experience in this business model. So that's what, but I'm saying from a beginner, this is what a $200 per day case study looks like. So the cool thing is, like, I also promote affiliate offers. I get paid by ClickBank. I get a bank transfer from ClickBank every Wednesday, which is pretty cool. Just promoting stuff on ClickBank, affiliate offers on ClickBank. I love seeing the daily screenshots of the green bars and gray bars and stuff on ClickBank. So I get paid every Wednesday from them, and you can too. So the way I teach stuff in some of my more advanced courses that I'm not going to be able to be covering today for this product, because this is a super entry level product. I think you spent $10 on it. I can't tell you everything for $10. I mean, it's just not how this works. So I hope that you agree with me, and I hope this was worth $10, because this stuff I'm telling you right now is stuff I've charged like $7 grand for. So I hope you're enjoying the $10 investment for some of this stuff. I mean, obviously on those bigger things, not all my training is $7 grand. I mean, I have some training that's $1,000. I have some training that's $3,000. I have some training that's $5,000. I have some training that's 10 grand or 25 grand. You know, I have some training that's $500. I mean, I have a broad range of products and services, and I really custom tailor it to the individual. So if you ever want to get directly mentored, there's not a good chance that you're going to get directly mentored by myself, but I can directly mentor you in another way, and we could talk about that later. I'm happy to get on the phone with you. We'll get on that in the next slide. Happy to get on the phone with you and talk with you for 45 minutes. As you know, I do well with this stuff. I've made 7 figures. Okay. 7 figures so far. I'm doing this over the last 3 to 5 years. I've been doing affiliate marketing. I've been doing business 5 years. I've been doing email advertising, this business model the last 3 years. So I've done extremely well, and I will still get on the phone with you. I have total time freedom. I've outsourced all of my businesses. I have many businesses. So I have a website hosting business that you can promote as an affiliate if you ever want to. I realize we're getting off topic, and I realize it sounds like I'm being an egotistical kind of arrogant prick who's just telling you all kinds of stuff. What I've done. Well, I'm telling you all these things, my friend, because I want to help you. I'm telling you what I know I can do for you. I'm telling you, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm telling you all the other businesses I do. So I have my email advertising agency that I'm teaching you how to do right now. I have the training. I have a training company called GetResultsHQ.com that does all this stuff. I have my personal branding stuff at JustinSpencer.com, where I've written and self-published a book. This was back when I was like 19, like 5 years ago as of shooting this. The book's pretty cool. It's not like groundbreaking or earth-shattering, but I outlay some cool shit in that book. There's actually one chapter in that book where I show you exactly how I made $1,500 a month in profit from a little SEO site, which is pretty sick. I even show you the website, and I even show you the keywords I used to buy the traffic to send to that website, and I even show you the affiliate offer to make that $1,500. I actually sold that website for 21 grand to somebody, and I made 21 grand in a day. So I have cool stuff. That's all I'm saying. This was like 5 years ago. So I just want to show you and tell you all that stuff. So let's get back to bullet point number 4. I'm going to get a sip of water real quick. Okay. So you do 30,000 clicks a month, make $6 grand a month profit. It's not uncommon. So some of my best students, like I have a student named Sean Pope, who just said he averaged 25 grand in revenue for his email ad agency, his email ad business. 25 grand in revenue. I'm not sure what his profits are. They're probably like 50 to 75%. And he outsourced the whole thing. He's a very talented guy. He's one of my top students. Same with Chris Pambos, another one of my top students. I have interviews. From them you can download from GetResultsHQ.com. I interviewed both of them to see what they did. Really, they modeled my success quite a bit. You know, my numbers back in 2014, 15, 16, when I've been doing this stuff, my top months have been like 50 grand revenue with my email ad business, like 50 grand revenue, about 50 to 60, 75% profit margins for me personally, for my email ad business. Those are like my record-breaking months. I don't think any of my students have made more than me yet, but I have a couple that are on my heels. So as you can see, I'm very transparent with my information. So the reason why I'm like lingering on this bullet point is because there's so many things that come to mind that I want to explain to you. And basically, I have some more cool stuff I'm going to teach you in the next slide. So just hang with me. So basically, not only can you make 6,000 profit per month from solo ad clicks or email ad clicks, what we're talking about, you can make more money from affiliate offers from the same traffic. So if you're doing 1,000 unique clicks a day on your list, but you're producing 2,000 total clicks a day, which means that like some people are clicking on your links and your emails like 1 or 2 or 3 times. They're also going to buy CPA offers, which means that not only can you be banking $6 grand a month profit from your email ad agency clicks, but you can also be basically netting 3 or 4 grand a month on the side from promoting affiliate offers, which is really freaking cool, man. And you can do all this just from buying email ads. Okay. It's really sick. So your list size would need to be around 25,000 to 30,000 subscribers to do 1,000 clicks per day, from what I have seen, okay? And from my experiences, depending on the traffic sources and stuff, if you buy from different places that haven't tried myself, you might get better results. But I mean, when I buy my email advertising traffic that I teach with and recommend and use myself, I'm seeing about 1,000 clicks come in for like every 25,000 subscribers, which is like, the math is like this. That's like we're sending 4 emails per day to your list. So you would see roughly 250 to 300 clicks come in per email, which is 1% of your total list translated into clicks. So like 250 clicks is equal to 1% of 25K. So you're getting about a 4% total click-through rate per day, 1% per email for 4 emails coming in per day. Now, if you're any good at math, or if you suck at math like me, then this still is easy. It still makes sense. It's still simple, you know. So I don't think I suck at math anymore. I really sucked at math when I was in high school, but I went and studied math. Not like algebra and pre-calculus and all that bull and BS, but I went and got better and taught myself how to become a lot better at math. So to say, I'm definitely not a mathematic whiz or anything like that, but I like improvement. I love improving myself. I love upgrading everything that is kind of an Achilles heel. Okay, so that's the math. That's the $200 per day case study video. Isn't it cool? So to grow your list at those heights at a break even or a slight profit, you merely need to just set up the right funnel and buy from the right people, and then it's just rinse and repeat. Okay, so this is so freaking cool. This is how easy it can be. Okay, so next slide, I'm going to teach you some cool stuff. So these are the beliefs you must have in order to succeed with anything, especially being an email ad agency or an email ad provider or solo ad provider, whatever you want to call yourself. Okay, so focus on what is in front of you and not what if this or that happens. So I see so many beginner entrepreneurs. I work with a lot of beginners. I love working with beginners because I love helping people get incredible results who've never been able to make the real money online before. I like being the first guy who helps them tie their entrepreneurial shoelaces and gets really off to the races and starts running and, you know, going a mile a minute, okay? So you need to focus on what is in front of you, not what if this happens or what if this happens. So what I see a lot of people do when they get started trying to make money online or build an online business or brand or company, the problem is they focus on what if this happens, what if I lose money, what if they fail, what if this doesn't work, what if I can't find the right people to sell to, what if I can't set up the funnel, what if I can't buy from the right people, what if this, what if that. Take a deep breath, relax. All you need to do is focus on what is in front of you. So you need to get in contact with the right people that you can buy from. You need to get in contact with someone who can teach you how to build the right funnel, like myself. You need to get in contact with the right people to sell to. And that's it. You just focus on doing that stuff. You look at demonstrations. So Justin, myself, I can demonstrate to you how to talk to people. I can demonstrate to you how to build stuff, funnels. I can demonstrate to you how to sell, how to buy, how to build, how to mail. And I do all this for my top students. I demonstrate. The reason why they succeed so wildly is because I say, hey Marvin, hey Tom, hey Jim, hey Sally, hey John, here's the part where we're going to sell. And I teach my students how to sell, funnily enough, by selling to people. It's a radical concept. So when I'm going to teach people how to sell email ads, I videotape myself selling to people so they see the questions I ask. They see the answers from the prospective client. They see me close a bunch of deals. And then they just go out and do the same thing. It's that easy. Oh my goodness, it's that easy. So this is all belief. So your thoughts and actions will match your beliefs. And if you believe that focusing on what is in front of you is the right thing to do, you'll succeed. Okay? Okay, belief in abundance. Okay, you need to have a belief in abundance. The opposite of abundance is scarcity. Scarcity means there's not enough people in the world to sell to. There's too many people competing against you. Scarcity means that you can't compete, you can't advertise, you can't make money because too many other people are making money. That's the scarcity belief. Abundance means that there are more than enough people for you to buy from. There's more than enough people for you to sell to. There's more than enough subscribers that can join your list and click on your emails for you to reach your income and profit goals. You have to believe in abundance. Look, there's like 7 or 8 billion people in the world. People are being born every day, dying every day. There's people who are like, there's 99% of the people in this world do not have an online business. They don't know what that means. Yes, is it true with the technology age? More and more people are looking to the internet to make money online. Yes, the competition is increasing, but you still need to have a belief in abundance. You still need to believe that that everything you're doing is going to be worth it. And that everything you're going to do is going to be paying off for you because you're going to make good money. You're going to make your time spent investing in this crap is going to pay off. You're going to hit your income goals. And this isn't going to be for nothing. I mean, that's the biggest thing that holds back beginner entrepreneurs or beginner online business creators is they think that they're going to do all this stuff and either fail or waste their time or not get the results. They just don't basically believe that the abundance is going to happen. They don't believe there's enough people out there. They don't believe there's enough money in the universe for them to have their slice or their share. This belief held me back from growing my business from 6 to 7 figures. Now, the reason why I got the 6 figures was because I originally believed in abundance. And then when I wanted to move to 7 figures, I couldn't do it because I didn't want to try new things. I didn't want to risk losing all the money I had made to try, to take bigger risks, because you want to protect what you've created for yourself over the years. But what I learned is I went back to my belief of abundance, and now my income has been flowing in effortlessly. I work less, harder. I work less time. I have more employees. I spend more on advertising now. I have several full-time employees. Like, they work with me in my offices here in Phoenix, Arizona, and I have freelancers, and I have someone I hired from Portland, Oregon, who work for me full-time in their offices. And it's wonderful. My belief in abundance, there's enough money in this world for everybody. There's enough money for me. There's enough money to pay my advertisers. There's enough money for my employees. There's enough money for me to reach my goals. And you have to have that same belief, okay? So the third belief, major belief, you have to take responsibility of the results you get, the good ones, the bad ones, the ugly ones. So you can constantly improve and admit where you need to improve so that you can do so. Okay, don't be a grammar Nazi. I know my grammar's not perfect. I already see I'm missing a word there. You don't get paid for have good English. You get paid to do stuff, to take action, to sell stuff. You get paid for salesmanship. Okay, so anyway, when you understand that everything you're doing is your fault, it's not your sister's fault, your brother's fault, your dog's fault, it's not anyone else's fault. Look, if you have a good brain, meaning you're healthy, you're physically healthy, and it's not anyone else's fault. It's not your kid's fault. So stop pointing the finger at everyone else, your family, your boss, your coworker. It's nobody's fault except for yourself. Because if you blame some other person, place, or thing, you can't change your situation because you think it's their fault. If you think it's your fault, then you can change. You can get up an hour earlier to work on your business before you go to your 9-to-5 job. You can go to sleep an hour later to focus on your business. So, you can make time to make this shit work. So take ownership, man the F up, take responsibility, believe that it's your fault so that you can get results and take control. Cool. Belief number 4, you have to decide that you are effing great. You have to believe in yourself to get this stuff done with the right guidance, desire, and energy. You have to believe, fundamentally, you have to believe you're great. You can't make great money if you don't believe you're great. You have to believe you're extraordinary. Okay, you have to believe that. You don't have to believe you're Superman or Elon Musk or Tony Stark or Sherlock Holmes or you don't have to be like the smartest person in the universe, okay? But you do have to believe you need to have the blind confidence of a moron with the practicality of a rocket scientist. Okay, so I want you to have the blind confidence of an idiot, meaning you're not afraid to take small risks that are calculated risk, and you need to have the practicality of like a detective, the objectivity of the detective, the practicality of a lab scientist or like a rocket scientist. Okay, so that's what you need. You need to have those beliefs. You just need to decide you're great. This will help you succeed. Okay, so then you need to focus on the pain of getting rich slowly. If getting rich is your goal, or just making more money, getting stuff slowly sucks. And that's why I believe in shortcuts. Once they're fast, they're ethical. Okay, focus on the pleasure of getting rich faster. Focus on the pain of getting rich slower. When the pleasure of getting rich quicker, much quicker with this model to motivate yourself to keep taking massive action. Okay. So that's what I do. I focus on how painful it is to not be in control of your present and your future. Okay, so who gives two shits about the past results? Your past is not your future. You didn't meet me, okay, and take this course 3 days ago. You're taking this course now, and now you have new knowledge. Now you have new experience. Now you have new skills. Not necessarily skills, but you have at least new knowledge and insight into how this email ad business works and how hundreds of people are making tons of money, maybe thousands even, probably, maybe thousands of people probably are making money in this business model. And they're going to continue to do so for a long time because this business model is not going anywhere. And the skill set you develop with this business model, guess what, newsflash, is transferable into any other business. How many other businesses out there in the beauty niche, the healthcare niche, the weight loss niche, for let's talk about the business, the wealth generation niche, the body health niche, the dating industry. There's all these great categories out there of businesses that you could do email advertising for. Okay, so this is a skill set I'm teaching you. I specifically focused on selling information to marketers. I'm a marketer myself. I am a sales guy myself. A lot of my content, a lot of the problems I solve and I get paid to solve are customer generation with my email ad business that I'm teaching you. I generate customers for other people. So I get paid for that. And you can too, okay? But you can get paid for generating customers for other people who are selling dog food or doggy treats or dog toys or dog training or, eyelash stuff or beauty, makeup stuff. I mean, you can do this. The skill set is what I'm saying is transferable. You're learning communication skills. You're learning what gets people to do stuff. And you don't have to just be a marketer. You can go sell really anything. You don't have to just sell advertising, which is what I teach you to do in this course, but you can sell anything. For example, I had one of my first businesses I succeeded with the help of a really kick-ass mentor, was a credit score repair. So I focused on helping people who had a crappy credit score increase their credit score. And I generated 1,000 customers over the course of 24 months for a credit repair agency. So I bought advertising, I had landing pages and stuff, and I didn't buy email advertising. I bought PPC, pay-per-click, from bingads.com, and I spent like $100,000, and I made like maybe $200,000 over the course of 24 months. So I was doing all right, making like $50,000 a year profit or something. I sold that business for like $52,000. It's pretty cool. I just had enough of it. I wanted a different business, so I sold that one for like 50-something grand. So it's cool. I've had the ability to sell businesses too, which is a lot of fun. So just so you know, I have a background. I've succeeded with a lot of stuff, and I make my money from just so you know, for me, Spencer, how do you make your money? Well, I make my money from selling software. I make my money from selling training packages. I make my money from selling the email ads I'm showing you. I make my money from selling website hosting. I make my money from selling services. So I have a lot of income streams. I'm dabbling in real estate, so I do lots of cool stuff. But anyway, that's a little bit about that. So you need to motivate yourself. So how to get more cool training from me. So if you want, you can apply to have a one-to-one strategy session with me. I don't know, I'm probably going to charge you $50 or $100 for that 30 to 45 minute strategy session, because I usually charge $250 to $500 per hour. That's just my rate. That's what I'm worth. If you look at how much I make on a daily basis, you go, okay, yep, that guy's his time's pretty valuable. You're gonna have to pay a pretty penny. So I'm probably gonna be between the $50 to $100 range if you want to speak with me for 30 to 45 minutes for a strategy session, or like a quick start session to give this stuff up. Or another alternative is I have some top students that I've hired. I've hired one of my students as of shooting this video. He became one of my top coaches for one of my coaching businesses, and he's super good at this stuff. He makes like $300 to $500 a day revenue. And again, I'm not saying that you're going to get these results if you apply all this stuff, because you have to take massive action like he did to get results he did, okay? So that's another thing. With me, I'm not suggesting you're going to make diddly squat with my training. This presentation, you might, forget about everything you learned today and just go buy some other product and do nothing. Okay, you might do absolutely nothing with what I've taught you today. You might make absolutely nothing. Okay, so you make absolutely nothing. You might make no money. You might have just wasted $10. Thank you for making me richer, giving me $10. But no, if you take advantage of what I've taught you today, then you can do really well. And so you can get a strategy session with me personally. And what I'm going to do on that strategy session, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm going to give you 90% content, and I'm going to give you 10% pitch. If you want help with your setting up your business, sure, for $100, I'll talk to you for 30 minutes. Probably. That's probably what my rate's going to be. And at the last 10 minutes of the call or whatever, I'm going to pitch you if I want to work with you. Okay, if I don't think I want to work with you, fine. But in other words, I'm gonna at least say to you, look, John, Jim, Sally, no pressure. I'm happy if you say no. Don't feel nervous. Don't feel embarrassed. I don't care if you say no, but I know you've seen my success stories. I've helped 6 people make $250,000 a year. I've helped over 30 people make tens of thousands of dollars per month and year. If you want to make those results, those income, I have a coaching program you might want to look into. It has a really badass community of people making over like $1 million a year in taxable income profit combined. That's not just me. That's not just one student. If you take my annual profits and you add up the annual profits of 4 or 5 of my top students, we do over like $1.2 million a year in profit. When you add our incomes together, before we get taxed for the countries we live in, we make well over $1 million in profit. We do very well. I have many students that make thousands of dollars a day like me. Many times that's profit, not revenue on some days, most days. So again, that does not mean, income disclaimer, it doesn't mean you're going to make jack shit. You have to apply yourself. You have to work your ass off. You have to put in like 30, 40, 50 hours of focus to get this shit set up. And I have a really cool coaching program. So there's a community. That's the first pillar. The second pillar is you get weekly coaching calls with a really badass coach who makes like $300 to $500 a day doing this stuff himself. He'll coach you to get to $100 a day or more. You can make as much as he does or I do. That's what's possible. I'm not saying you're gonna. It's on you. It's your fault if you suck and you don't succeed and you stink. I'm just messing with you. I'm just playing with you. I'm just messing with you. Okay, I'm just really trying to beat in your head. It's not my responsibility. It is my responsibility to give you the tools necessary to help you crush it like over 100 of my students have. And I love it when you succeed. I really have a personal interest in your success. So does my coach and my coaches, if I have more by the time you're watching this. They're some of the best trainers. Why? Because my coaches make money doing the very thing they're teaching you on. Most people in this world make money teaching how to make money. I don't. I do make money teaching how to make money, but I also make a ton of money doing other shit. Not just teaching it. I make money doing what I teach. And so do my coaches. Let me say that one more time. So do my coaches. My coaches make money doing what they teach. So they're not just getting paid and not making money to show you how to make money. They're freaking making money already. And my main coach right now I have is making $300 to $500 a day in revenue doing his own business. He doesn't need to coach you. I don't need to pay him to coach you. Okay, that's my point. But he's really good at what he does. He's going to give you immense value. Okay? So other products, I have... If you're extremely serious about succeeding with the email advertising industry, then you just consider getting mentored from myself. I'm not going to mentor you personally because you can't afford me. I'm just going to throw that out there. To get 30 days of mentoring from me, you're going to have to take out a bank loan. You're going to have to take out a home equity line of credit to get 30 days with me. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. If you really want me, okay, you want me and me and me only, then we'll talk, okay? It's going to be a substantial, significant investment, but we'll talk. If you want to get coaching from one of my top people, it's absolutely affordable. Absolutely affordable. My coaching packages start at $1,000. They start at $1,000. Okay? They start at $1,000. They're not from me. I'm not going to be coaching you. I will be, and that's from video training. You're going to get a really badass video lesson course. It's the best in the world. It's the best in the world. The best video lesson training course in the world. I didn't come up with that. My students told me I have the best training in the world because they've tried other training courses and they said, Justin, yours is the effing best. So you get the best one in the world for $1,000, and you could get 30 days of coaching from one of my top coaches who makes about $300 to $500 a day doing this stuff. That might change. Okay, so if you're watching this video later on, the price for that offer, that description might go up or down or stay the same. Okay? So it's probably not going to go down. I can tell you that because I'm already gotten a few clients at that price point, and it's an immense value. It's an immense value. That video lesson course is worth $3,000, and I might start charging $3,000 for it. But as of right now, that's the beauty of being a marketer. I can change my prices whenever I want on any of my products, and no one can point the finger at me and call me a dick for doing that because they're my products, and I constantly improve them and make them better, so they're worth more. Okay, that's all that is. So if you want to inquire about coaching services, they start at $1,000 and they go up to like $7,000 to $10,000. And if you want to get mentoring with me, I'm telling you right now, you're going to pay a lot of money, but you'll get serious results because I'm one of the best trainers on planet Earth at this stuff because I've been doing it for so long, and this is what I do. This is what I do. This is my thing. I'm very good at it. I spent thousands of hours working on this. That's what I'm good at. So other products will be made available on my site, getresultshq.com. Stop over there. If you want a copy of my book, check out justinspencer.com. Get a copy of my book and other cool training that I might have published on over there. So other links and resources will be under and around this video. I'll show you how to follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, etc. If you want more cool shit and helpful content that just cuts right through all the nonsense and the bogus, the BS. Again, I always want to have the disclaimer. I have amazing success stories, and I have helped my clients make over $1 million combined in profits. I've done amazing shit. But I want to tell you, it doesn't mean you're going to get those results. You need, my whole company, Get Results HQ, my name of my company is Get Results. Get Results HQ is the main name, okay? The Get Results headquarters, HQ.com. It does not mean, my job is to get people results. Let me get a glass of water. But, let me tell you something. There's a lot of people, not in my mentoring program, in my high-ticket coaching program, I have like a 70% success rate. For whatever reason, 30% of the people I sell my high-ticket mentoring program to, they don't show up for my weekly calls, which is beyond me. Or they didn't with me or my coach back when I used to do the mentoring myself. They didn't show up. I have no idea why. They're paying me thousands of dollars to coach them, and they didn't show up for the calls. That's why they didn't make money. Okay, they didn't do the training. They didn't do the assignments I gave them. I don't know. I don't know why. The video lessons were there. The walkthroughs were there. Step by step were there. I don't know. Maybe their dog died. Maybe they lost interest. Maybe they stopped giving a shit about making money. Okay, so that's what happens in people's lives. Not everyone I mentor is going to succeed. Not everyone who buys my products or gets associated with me. In fact, most people probably won't because most people do nothing. Okay, but for the people who follow me, get even obsessed with me, who like me, and they hang out with me, and they like to hear me every day on YouTube or Facebook, they follow me on Instagram, those are the people who get killer results. My top students who make 6 figures a year, $250,000 a year, who are going to be making millions a year. Some of my students are going to be making millions a year. I know that right now. Some of my students are making I could think of 3 or 4 people, 5 people. I'll throw out names: Sean Pope, Chris Pambles, Jasdeep Singh.
Nick Peroni, Armando Rendon. Those are 5 names of people I've directly mentored who are making like 100,000 to 250 grand in profit per year that I've mentored. These guys are going to be making millions a year someday. I know it. I'm going to be making millions a year someday too, per year. I've already made over 1 million combined over the last 5 years doing this stuff. I'm a super transparent guy. I'm not afraid to show you income proof. As you'll see, when you hang out with me, you'll see me follow me. When you follow me on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, you'll see me doing that shit. I'll back up all my shit. I will back up everything I say with proof. Every freaking thing I do, I'll back up with proof. So you know you can cut through the crap, and you know your time's not being wasted when you're hanging out with me. I'll cut through all the nonsense, man. So check out the other resource, Giversauce HQ, and JustinSpencer.com. Check out all of the other resources on this page. Again, thank you so much for investing in the Ethical Profit Shortcut. I hope you got a lot of value out of this video. I hope you felt that it was worth 10 times what you paid for it. The small, lowly investment of $9 you paid for it. I hope you got a chance to get this training. I hope, I have a lot of other good free stuff. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. I get some water. And, I know this last slide has been nothing but me promoting myself. And I promise you, I do it for you. I'm not promoting myself because it helps me sleep better at night. I mean, I make money when you come and join my mentoring program or you buy my products, but I already told you and you already know I make a significant amount of money not doing the training and the teaching thing. I teach people because I really am passionate about teaching and training. I love training and I love teaching people, but I could retire today from my email ad agency income. I could retire today from my web hosting service income. I could retire today from my affiliate marketing income. I have an e-commerce venture that I'm starting that's kind of going to be profitable soon. That's going to make me even more money. So this training product that you bought, the mentoring products I offer, I don't need that money to have an incredible life. I have a really good life. I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful. I'm very humble. I'm very happy for what I have. And I know I've been promoting myself for the last 15 minutes on this slide, but I just really want you to get my free training. I really want you to trust me and like me. I really want to build a long-term relationship with you. I just want to prove to you at every turn of the stone that not some bogus bullshitter like all these other freak shows online who promised you instant overnight riches. That is not me, okay? That is not me. So I just want to drill that into your head, and I'm very happy, very excited that you decided to invest in this product. Have a wonderful day. Check out the other resources on this stuff. I hope you got a ton of value out of this training. I'm so grateful. Thank you for giving me the privilege to kind of give you a quick presentation overview of how this business model works with some links to get more cool stuff, to more paid products and courses and other stuff that is free. All right, my friend, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.